Pierre, you've worked as a medical doctor, as a strategic management consultant, as an actor, and you've written a book on the happy brain and studied it for a few years.
There's just many thousands of things that you can do that will help you to be happy.
And can you give us some examples?
Yeah, I think the first important for me is that is there something, happy people, what they do is at least 20 to 30 minutes a day to something that they truly love doing. It's like a passion, it's a hobby. And a lot of people have got confusions between like passion and an obsession, for example. They think that they're really doing something what they love, but they're actually more interested into the rewards of what they're doing rather than the activity itself. So the key criteria for passion is it's got to feel like play. It's like being a little kid playing. And it's not about sort of showing off. Like if you see a kid playing, they never sort of try and show the world how good they are at playing. They just love playing. And the second thing is that it's got to be something that's active. So it can't be reading, it can't be watching TV, it can't be consuming beer. It's got to be something that you do physically that allows you to sort of go in a zone of flow that makes the difference. And thirdly, as I said, it's very important that it's a skill that you're learning for yourself to get better at something. So that's one of the key things that a lot of people are missing at the moment. We have stopped playing as a culture in order just to become richer and more famous and more beautiful. And that is a very important part of living that we are ignoring at the moment. The second important part is our relationships. We became human because we are actually more relating beings, and that's another thing that's going wrong in the culture. Is we're so focused on ourselves and our successes that we forgot that how to communicate, how to be intimately communicate. So the key thing is that studies have shown is that happy people are usually in happy relationships. And what is a happy relationship? Is where they show one another at least 100 times a day that the other person is competent, that they cared for, and that they count, and that person does it back to them. So this whole idea that we are okay for who we are, who we really are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and are being supported by that.
It's an affirmation.
An affirmation for who you are, not for how you look or what are you accomplishing. It is who you are. So are you in a good relationship, and is that relationship daily showing one another that you're okay? That brings happiness. Now the third thing is friends. Studies have shown that happy people have at least 4+ friends, intimate friends, also people that accepts them for who they are. So it's not the beer drinking buddy that you just get drunk with or sitting around a coffee table and gossiping. It's people that you can look in the eyes, connect at a level that's way beyond words. It's like feeling connected on an emotional, sensorial level as well. And that have shown to actually increase happiness very quickly. If you have one friend like that in your life that you can connect with, that's a key in terms of feeling good about yourself. And quite frankly, you cannot feel happiness if you actually don't feel good about yourself. So there is this idea of having a network of people making feel that you're safe, that you count. And then, because of that, can you start enjoying life and be filled with what life gives you or what you're doing. So that's the third major part, is good friends, a good social network of people accepting you for who you are. The fourth one has got to do with the body. We have come also to a point where we've separated mind-body. So a lot of people are going to the gyms and they're just trying to look good for Clifton Beach, so it's all about, a lot of men is all about the muscles and the women about being skinny. Then you have the other side where people are just forgetting any sense of health and eating and drinking what they want. So we're struggling with a big part of obesity. The body is closely tied to the mind and vice versa. So we should be more focusing on doing what you love doing as an exercise rather than running a marathon under 3 hours. It's about what you love doing. Where does the body becomes alive like a kid again? The fifth part of being happy is we actually became human in order to socialize. And another part of that is we are one of the few species that can trust non-family members and take care of non-family members. It's like one of 5 things that separate us from animals. So that means be involved in your community, in particularly being involved with those less privileged. People have gotten a lot of happiness by really being involved with those in need, because it becomes part of our DNA. That's why we're human.